town, man. JP here. Got another episode For the Record for you today. I know y'all love For the Record, but today we got some more for you. Let's get to it.
Babe, babe, babe.
It's just a little song about how much I adore you, baby. Just listen to me.
Your hair, your brows, your lashes, your smile. Just some of the things that turn me on.
It's the little things that do it for me, baby.
Your mouth, your kiss, the spread yes of your hips. The genius idea of you was sent from the Most High, and I bet you didn't know that. I noticed your efforts. I appreciate it all. Girl, you're making me thrive about it. You're cool, time to come about it. I just wanna give you the attention that you need. All the good loving and energy, and baby, anything else you need from me. I just wanna give you everything. Cars, money, jewels every day, but eventually that'll fade away. What I'm giving to you won't fade away. Yes, I'm gonna show you what my adoration means. I taste, I see, I feel you, I breathe. The impact of an empath is real.
I feel your every move, baby. It was meant to be.
Yeah, please spread your thighs so I can see the light. Your healing is everything. It was meant just for me, and I bet you didn't know that. I noticed your efforts. I appreciate it all. Girl, you're making me thrive about it. You're cool, time to come about it. I just wanna give you the attention that you need. All the good loving and energy, and maybe anything else you need from me. I just wanna give you everything. Cars, money, jewels every day. Eventually it'll fade away. What I'm giving to you won't fade away. Yes, I'm gonna show you what my adoration means. Things will fade, but love will stay. Babe, I got you forever. The cars, the cash, the diamonds won't last. Babe, you can buy it every day, but the love is gonna stay. I just wanna give you the attention that you need. All the good loving and energy, and maybe anything else you need from me. I just wanna give you everything. Cars, money, jewels every day, but eventually that'll fade away. What I'm giving to you won't fade away. Yes, I'm gonna show you what my adoration means. The cars, the cash, the diamonds won't last, babe.
Levar,
Well, man.
good to have you.
Man, thank you, brother. God
Appreciate
bless
you coming.
All the time, all the time.
Let's get this started, man.
Yes, sir.
First, what we do first is we're gonna get you to let everybody know who you are,
Okay,
where they can find your music, social media.
Cool.
We're gonna start there. We're gonna end there.
cool beans. What's happening, everybody? I am Meaux Levar. You can find me on Instagram at Meaux Levar Music. That's spelled at NEAUXLEVARMUSIC. All of my music can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, basically anywhere you can find the music, I'm there. Meaux Levar. That's me. You heard me.
So, since we got the logistics out the way,
Yeah.
how did you get started with singing?
That's the $1 million question, brother. My grandfather was a singer, and my mom is a singer.
Okay.
My uncle is a singer. My dad is a poet. I mean, I just come from a long lineage of music. So
Right.
Before I got into it, I was actually a poet. That's how I started everything, just writing lyrics.
Okay.
And then I used to follow my uncle around when he played, and my mom used to take me to her gigs, and so did my grandfather, and that's kind of how I got into it. I started off with gospel.
Oh, cause see that what you just about to say, cause I was about to take that somewhere completely different.
Oh yeah.
I was about to hit you with, was your poetry geared toward, getting females, or was you on the finger snap?
It was a little bit of both. Like I said, my dad was a poet.
Okay.
And he would send me poetry all the time from jail.
Okay.
So that's how I kind of got into it. And it started off with me just reading a dictionary. My dad was very meticulous with that. He always give me a dictionary to read, so I could learn words and verbiage,
Right.
And it started off like with the, just to get females, because I was young, you know what I mean?
Of course.
But my uncle took me to a poetry spot when I was 16 in New Orleans called True Brew, and that's where I did my first poem. And from there.
So how was that experience though?
The experience was cool, man. I was really nervous. I had never done that before, you know what I mean? So he exposed me, to that. He brought me and was like, look, dude, man, it's poets, man, I want to take you to this. So I went and I was like, whoa. And it's what, I guess it was deep.
Right.
It was really deep. And I did a poem like a couple of Fridays later, man, and after that I was going every Friday. Just kind of getting used to, talking and articulating in front of people.
Okay.
So it went from devoting my poetry and lyrics to trying to woo a female to actually getting deep with it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And just talking about other things, I started to expand after that.
So when was it a quick process but from the poetry to the music, or did it take some time? Or
I always did it. I just never did it on a scale that I was trying to do poetry.
Okay.
For the poetry, I was trying to get in competitions and everything. For music, it was like, okay, well, I know how to do this.
Okay.
I took piano lessons.
Right.
So my piano teacher at the time, Yvonne Hitz, huge shout out to her.
Okay.
She was the one that kind of fostered, like, yo, you should play this,
right,
and you should sing while you do it.
Oh, okay.
And so she formed, we formed a gospel group called the Hitsmen, and we worked with some pretty big people,
Yeah.
And now those guys are doing big things in the music industry.
Okay,
so
that's
I'm trying to, I'm trying to follow
suit.
Yeah,
right.
Most definitely.
So,
most definitely.
I guess when did you make the switch, or have you made the switch from gospel to, I guess you could say, secular?
Well, yeah, I made the switch after the Hitsmen because gospel didn't move me like R&B did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just the same old thing. And growing up in a Baptist house, going to see my grandfather sing and going to my mom's gigs, and I was just like, okay, it kind of got old to me, because it's not really what I wanted to do.
So did you feel like you weren't following your own path?
No, I wasn't.
You was just kind of following in what they've already started.
I mean, because they were fire at it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they were just so fire at it, and it's like, man, well, I want to do music.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna follow y'all and see what you do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, granted, my uncle, he was the same way. He played gospel, but he also toured the world with the likes of Al Jarreau and Darryl Coley and Philip Manuel. I mean, so he was playing.
You come from the tradition.
Oh yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real. And even, and like I said, on my dad's side, all of the musicians and poets classically trained. So I really didn't have a choice. However, when I realized that that's not what I really wanted to do, I started writing my own songs.
Okay.
From the poetry. So they would come out in poetry form.
Right.
And I would put melodies to them, And since I had a little piano background, that's how I kind of got into really writing my own songs and go out and navigate my own way.
I seen your face, you know that I can't wait to touch you, to kiss you, to hold you in my arms. And I'm going crazy without you here. No phone calls or letters, up close is so much better. Feel your body. Come over, girl, I need you near. I just can't see no distance between us, girl. Nobody wants to be alone, no. It's hard to hold on. And no matter how long, we gotta be strong, can never be wrong. Girl, it goes on and on and on.
My main focus was doing something different, saying something different.
Okay.
And so for my age, they would be like, "No, where the hell did you come up with that from?" I'm like, "I know, right?" So I would turn it into music, you know what I mean? And that's kind of where it went from there. After Hurricane Katrina is when it really got real.
Okay. So I guess after Hurricane Katrina, so we talking was it 07, 08?
05.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I'll fast forward a little bit too.
Yeah, but that's fine. Because those years between 05 and 08 were very pivotal.
Okay.
For
so
my
get
music.
into that. What made those years pivotal?
Hurricane Katrina happened. I was working a hotel, and nobody expected Hurricane Katrina to do what it did.
Right.
So after the aftermath, I was working, but I guess you can say I was stuck for 8 days.
Exactly.
I had a lot of, the only things that I took was one change of clothes and my bass, because I play bass. Those are the only things that I took. So when I left, got evacuated to San Antonio and then to Houston, I found my frat brother. I stayed with him in Houston. And that's when I said, you know what? I can die today or tomorrow. A storm can really take me out of here. You feel what I'm saying? And I was recording like a madman after that. I would travel from Houston to San Antonio, from San Antonio to Atlanta, from Atlanta back to Louisiana. I was just recording. I didn't care what it was. I was doing it. And at that time, it was just MySpace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting like 8, 9, 10 songs on MySpace. You know? And after that, I moved to Atlanta and I fell into a blessing. And I was able to buy a laptop and then a microphone. And then I learned how to engineer better. You know, I attribute that to a very close friend of mine. His name is Vernon. Thank you, big brother. I attribute all of my engineering tricks to him because if he hadn't showed me or sat down with me to show me those tricks, I really wouldn't be sitting here. To be quite honest.
So from what I'm hearing, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But from a perspective standpoint, Katrina was a blessing for you.
Yes, it really was.
And that's, you know what I'm saying, that's what's up. You know how people say that it takes a storm to get to
Yes, sir.
your sunshine.
Yes, sir.
And staying on the R&B, how do you feel, or what are your feelings on the state of R&B right now?
To be quite honest, man, I think it's garbage.
Well, let's get into that.
And that's not to say that there isn't good music, but I'm speaking about from the perspective of what I think R&B is.
And what is that?
Or what it is to me as a male.
But I say, what is that?
R&B to me is If This World Were Mine. You know what I'm saying? You know, by Luther Vandross, or it's
Fat Luther at that.
Or Fat Luther. Or it was you know,
speculate.
Let's Chill by Guy.
Yeah.
Or it was Water Runs Dry by Boys to Men.
Okay.
You know, that was R&B to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm an 80s baby, right? So
Right.
I had the best of the 70s all the way to like the early 2000s.
Okay.
And after that, that was a wrap. Music for a male in that era, they were not afraid to love on a girl.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I mean, they talked about everything. You know, you got songs like Juicy Fruit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, they talked about everything, but love was included in that. And that's something that I say, you know, I want to put the love back into R&B.
So when you say love back in R&B, are you speaking from, and it doesn't sound like you're speaking from a sexual standpoint. It sounds like you're speaking from a nurturing, I got your back. Let's love each other forever.
I'm speaking from all of that. I feel like I can talk about sex without being overly explicit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like on my album, I have a song. It's called "I Just Want to Make Love," and I'm talking about oral sex in the song. But you would never really catch it until you really listen to it.
Okay.
Because it's hidden in poetry.
Right.
Now we got music out here to where it's like it's just really out in the open.
Yeah.
And I guess that's okay now. I guess, but it's just not okay to me. You know, I mean, it's. Let me retract that. It's okay. Because there's a time and place for everything. I just think it's overly sexualized.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I would have never thought that we would be listening to music where, you know, how does this song go? Let me pull your panties to the side. Like, I never would have, like, damn, like he talking about pulling the drawers to the side and handling business.
Getting to the point.
Getting straight to the point.
Getting to the point.
And I mean, and that's cool, but when it's a lot of that,
Yeah.
and not, you know, women follow our lead. At least that's what we want them to do, right?
Right.
So now their music is kind of mimicking that, you know. So now you got everybody just talking about, I can curse.
Yeah, you do that.
So now you got everybody just talking about fucking all over the place, and nobody is talking about chilling. Nobody is talking about.
But they got Netflix and chill now.
Yeah, I guess. You know, I mean, what you gonna put on? You know, like what's your soundtrack?
Well, you know, it depends. I would guess it depends on the person that you Netflix and chilling to, cause they got some women out here that they don't want to hear.
Maybe. That's a maybe though.
You're right. It is.
That's a maybe. I mean, because I don't know a woman on this earth that does not want to be sweet talked.
But then again, they got a lot of women that just want to be fucked.
Yeah, and that's cool. I can fuck you, right? I mean, I can do that. However, it's me getting to that place. You know what I'm saying? You cannot tell me that there is a you can't tell me that as soon as you get in the car, you about to play. Well, I don't know what you 36. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We grew up on the same shit. I'm an 80s baby.
All right. So, do you know about soundtracks?
Yeah, I do.
So Spotify got to be popping, right?
You got to set moves and create vibes.
So while there's a place for everything, at this moment in time, to me, there isn't a place or a big enough space for love and duality. You know what I'm saying? Like I can handle my business, you know, and tell you how I won't do you and all of this other kind of stuff or whatever.
Right.
You know, but even that can be over excessive because the same women that are saying, look, I just want to be fucked, they still want to be wined and dined.
Well, yeah.
They still want to be told something sweet. So it's my job as an artist to peek into that little piece of whatever that is, and you can get the fucking later.
But you gotta be careful and be mindful because you know they quick to call you a simp now if you get to doing that type.
Oh,
of
that's
shit.
cool.
And I'm like you. What is the problem with being a simp?
Personally, I don't even know what that is, but I'm trying to associate with what that is.
So basically, I'm gonna see, and I might be wrong too, because we both in the same boat.
Okay.
But basically, what I'm being told is that's basically a man that takes care of his woman to the utmost ability without any disregard for anything. Whatever she wants, she got it. I'm gonna give you the time that you asking for, that you deserve. Yeah. I'm gonna give you everything that you asking for that's looked at as a simp now.
Okay.
If that's the definition, then I'm gonna be there to the day that I die.
Yeah. Okay. So
for my wife.
So we got simps and beta males, I guess, you know, because that would be considered a beta male, right?
Fuck that shit. I ain't no beta male. I'm an alpha, but I'm gonna take care of me and mine.
I mean, well, you know, all of that's subjective. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But I totally think that that's ridiculous, brother.
What that?
You know, being a simp. I think that if you around here tricking, then or whatever, you know, then okay, that's your bag, bro.
I don't correlate the two with each other though.
Yeah, I mean, but that's cool. I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, whatever you do as a man, I really feel like that's your business, and I don't think that this should.
I agree.
I don't think that should be a label with that.
I agree.
So you telling me because I take care of my wife that make me a simp, or because I write poetry for women that makes me a simp?
No, that makes you a ladies' man.
All right, but guess what? There's a duality to that, right? Because that's part of what simps do,
right? I
guess. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so it's kind of like it's subjective. It's just like, dude, if you can't get the pussy the way you getting it, then don't call me a simp.
And that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. You being able to do something in a way that's different from how everybody else is doing the same thing.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because most times, from my recollection, the word simp came from people that didn't have it as well financially as others, and being able to pay for it or drop whatever they was gonna drop and do whatever they was gonna do. That's how that came about.
Roger, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
all right, they got it.
Right. Right. So staying on this R&B thing.
Word.
Can you give me some of your influences of an era when R&B was R&B?
Yeah. My favorite group is Boyz II Men. They're my favorite.
What's
group.
your favorite album?
My favorite, it's between 2 and Evolution.
Okay.
2 had Water Runs Dry. Evolution. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 2.
Yeah. It's between 2 and Evolution for me. Mint Condition. Love Mint Condition. Favorite song is You Send Me Swinging from the Mint Factory. Love Jodeci. Just anything Jodeci. You got it. And Dave Hollister. That dude.
Right.
That dude right there. That is the one. But that whole era, man. I mean, shit. I can go on and on for days, man. You know, you got Chucky Booker.
I don't know who that is.
All right. You know, you got Alexander O'Neal.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
All right. You got Glenn Jones.
Nah,
all right. So you see
what I'm saying? No, I'm with you.
So I mean, so that's like those, you know, like that era of music is what's happening.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
And then I also agree that R&B today has completely changed.
Yeah.
I honestly think that it doesn't have its own identity. It's kind of shadowed by hip hop. I think it's
I was
you
gonna
can
bring that up.
hear it,
Yeah.
but it's completely shadowed by hip hop.
Yeah, I agree with that. And you have legends, man, that are losing the formula.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Trying to keep up with the times, and I think that's what's killing the legends now.
Right.
You know, because we still got Stevie, thank God.
Yeah.
I ain't got no wood.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
You know, we still got Stevie, but Stevie is touring. He's not really putting out any projects, and this is why, because we got, all of this other music, all of this other R&B, pop.
Right.
I can't even look for beats, because if I look for an R&B beat, it's more trap.
Mm-hmm.
It's more pop than anything. Like, it's like, ah, damn,
right.
It's taking over everywhere. Right. I don't know whether it's R&B or if it's a rap song, because now your singers are rapping, which I think is cool. By the way.
I do too. I think that no artist should be boxed in.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
I also believe that you shouldn't, as an artist, you shouldn't find yourself or get caught up in, well, let me do this because everybody else doing it too. Exactly,
and that's a battle.
Right.
That's a battle.
So is that something that you struggle with?
It's something that I have struggled with a lot, because I want my message to be heard so bad, to where I'm just like, let me try this sound. Mm-hmm. And I promise you, whenever I do it, it is so unauthentic. And it's just like, I can't do this.
Right.
I don't even sound right doing this shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So if I had to, if I was asking you what your message is, mm-hmm. what are you trying to convey? What would that be? The reality of being the reality of being a black man that actually has feelings in this world. Okay. You know what I mean? Regardless of what society says, I really don't give a damn. Right. What society decides to perpetuate about a black man. Until you're a black man, don't speak on it. Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't think that you should be able to speak on it.
Right, I agree with that. So it's like, musically, for me as a black man, I know that I am not bound to not speaking my feelings, because that's what they say black boys are used to, not speaking their feelings. That's bullshit. Right. They gonna say it, or they're gonna express it some kind of way. Right? Right. So that's my message, that I can have a feeling, I can feel this way about you, I can be pissed at you, I can wanna fuck you, mm-hmm. I can wanna love you, I can wanna chill, I can wanna Netflix and chill. Exactly. I can write you sweet things and it'll be all right, because this was a way that I am used to treating a woman. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you think that the state of R&B, or the lack of R&B, mm-hmm. do you think that has anything to do with our society as far as mental health goes?
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with that, because we're trained and conditioned to think the opposite of a lot of things. Just like I said, I mean, if you were to go out there and profess your love in public, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody catches it on Snapchat or on Instagram or Facebook or something like that, right? What do you think the comments will be? And from who?
Oh, it's gonna be 90% hate.
All right then. And then guess what? Your 5% are gonna come from us, like, man, go ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then the other 5% is probably gonna come from the women, like, oh my God, I wish I had that. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So does it play a part on the mental health? Does mental health? Yes, I definitely think it does, because we're using music as a catalyst to express the shit. I'm sorry, to not express the shit that we really want to express. Right. Because, the lights and the camera are telling us, well, nah, dog, because if you ain't talking about this, you ain't gonna be relevant. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So I think as an artist, for me, I have to sacrifice that relevance in order to get the truth out. You know what I mean? And that's about.
So in those words, you're creating therapy through.
Most definitely. That is a fire way to.
Hey man, that's what I'm here for.
That is fire. Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
That is therapy. Yes, sir.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So with that being said, I'm gonna ask you two things.
Gotcha.
First thing is gonna be, if you were setting up your playlist, your soundtrack, what would your songs be to get you from A to breakfast?
Just a playlist
Right.
of just anything.
Right. And your music got to be included.
My music got to be included?
Yes.
Track number 1 would probably be Spread Your Wings by Troop.
Okay.
Track number 2 would be Get You by Daniel Caesar. Number 3 would be Adoration by Meaux, Levar. Number 4 would be Loving You by Boyz II Men.
Okay.
That's number 5. Number 6, let's just go 7. Number 6 would be When I'm With You, Tony Terry. And number 7 would be Number 7 would be You Send Me Swinging, Mint Condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So if I take them 7,
Yeah.
play 1. By the time them over with, I can get me some breakfast next morning. Is what you tell me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because Spread My Wings is kind of like, I'm waking up, I'm on my way to come get you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like you grooving in the car, and then when you get there, like it's
up.
your ass now.
What's up? Yeah. That's what's
Yeah.
up, man. That's what's up. So my second question was,
Yeah.
what is success to Meaux Levar?
What is success?
Yes.
Success used to be getting famous and doing huge concerts and things like that. Success for Meaux Levar as an artist for me right now would be to do multiple shows, intimate like this, like this, doing a performance like this with
Right.
8 people.
Right.
I would be totally satisfied with that.
That's what's up.
I would find so much joy in doing that because it's intimate. I'm talking directly to the
I
audience.
say I can look you in your eyeballs.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I can get what I need from that. Like that's the energy I want. I want it to, when you put on Meaux Levar, I want it to be 1-on-1 or 1-on-2.
Right.
I want to be the therapist.
Gotcha.
While she's sitting there with her man or while he's sitting there with his woman and they listening. Because that's what we used to do. We used to write letters to music. You know what I mean? We used to record music off of Q93. It was Q93 for me. You know what I'm saying?
I caught the end of Q93, then I got to 107.6.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean 106.5.
Yeah.
So,
So that's what I listen to.
definitely
Yeah, right.
Definitely.
So that's successful when somebody can say, dude, I listen to your song. Can I just mention
Go
one
ahead.
success?
Do your thing.
So my partner, my brother, he over there somewhere.
Right.
He would always tell me, he's like, Mo, man, you talking about this love shit, bro. And he would tell me, I'm not really a big R&B, person.
Right.
And I'd be like, okay, but I would always bounce stuff off of him because I respect his opinion. He's like a big bro to me.
Right.
This single that I just dropped, he called me and said, bruh, that bit good.
Is that single
And I
one
say,
of the ones
what?
we getting from you?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm on the phone like, what? He said, bruh, man, I saw your video and da-da-da-da. He said, bruh, that bit nice, bruh. I said, what? Fuck me up.
That's what's up.
That was a success.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Before I let you go,
Yeah.
we're gonna end the way we started. I feel like that's always a good thing to do.
Yes, sir.
So why don't you let everybody know?
Yeah.
All your social media, music, all that.
All the time. All right, everybody. I am Meaux Levar. You can find me on Instagram at Meaux Levar Music. That's MEAUXLEVARMUSIC. My music is on Spotify, Pandora, Google Music, Amazon. You can find it everywhere. And again, my name is spelled MEAUXLEVAR. And get ready. What's R&B Volume 2 is on the way. Believe that.
You're bringing love back.
All the time in
Bringing
R&B.
love. So yeah, man, I appreciate you coming.
Already.
Appreciate you having a conversation.
Yeah.
Appreciate your performances.
Yeah.
We're going to get you back.
All the time.
And with that being said, man, you are on the record.
Yes, sir.
This is for the record.
Yeah.
We'll holler at y'all when we see y'all. Y'all be easy.
Already.
Yo, what it is Meaux Levar. I got your attention? Good. First and foremost, I'm in this thing. We doing this R&B thing, man. Be ready for What's R&B Volume 2. Uptown New Orleans in the building, and this is For the Record. NextDefTV, you understand me? Straight like that.
I say that I'm a leader, but I'm not. I say that I'm a provider, but I'm not. I act like I'm God's gift to this family, but in truth, I have done nothing that proves. I walk around like I'm worthy of obedience and respect, but nothing that I've done is worthy of it yet. Embarrassed and ashamed, I'm less of a man, I know that I am, and there's no one else to blame. For all that I've done to you, baby. I thought I was different, I'm no different than the other men you've been with. I've got to change before it's too late. Here's my mercy, apology. Who am I to demand that you cook and clean when every month you're helping me financially? I get into a fit if I feel you don't put me first. But in truth, first is not what I deserve, no. I don't have the riches to take care of you, not realizing that I'm wealthy, it's because of you. I'm so ashamed, Lord have mercy, I'm less of a man, I know that I am, and there's no one else to blame. Baby, I thought I was different.